If you've got a teaching assistant interview coming up and you want to sound confident and prepared, this is your fast track list. I'm going to run through 15 real TA interview questions that schools love to ask and give you simple, smart example answers you can adapt straight away. No fluff, no long explanations, just what you need to walk in ready. And if you'd like a deeper breakdown of what interviewers really want to hear, I'll link that at the end. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lauren from TA in Control, and I've spent over 20 years supporting students in the UK classrooms. And now I help TAs feel prepared, confident, and most importantly, in control. So let's dive straight in with question number 1. 1. Why do you want to be a teaching assistant? I want to be a TA because I love helping children discover what they can do, not just what they can't yet do. I enjoy seeing those small moments of progress that build confidence. Supporting children to feel capable and proud of their learning is what motivates me every day. Question 2. What makes a good TA? I believe a good TA is someone who listens, supports learning without taking over, and helps every child feel noticed. A good TA understands when to step in and when to step back. It's about creating the conditions for every pupil to succeed, not doing the work for them. Question 3. How would you manage challenging behaviour? To manage challenging behaviour, I stay calm, follow school policy, and use positive reinforcement, never confrontation. I believe consistency and clear expectations make children feel safe. When pupils see that adults remain calm and fair, behaviour usually improves naturally. Question 4. How do you support a child with SEND? I support children with special educational needs and disabilities by using their individual plan, giving them structure, and celebrating small wins daily. I adapt tasks to their strengths so they can take part with confidence. Consistency and praise help build both progress and trust. Question 5. How would you support learning in a group activity? To support learning in a group activity, I'd clarify instructions, circulate to check understanding, and quietly prompt anyone off task. Group work is a great way to see who's engaged and who needs help. I'd encourage collaboration and make sure every pupil feels involved. 6. How do you help children stay on task? I help children stay on task by breaking instructions into small steps and using gentle reminders or visual prompts. I find that clear expectations and a calm tone work best. I'd also praise, focus, and effort to reinforce positive habits. Question 7. How do you support literacy and numeracy? I support literacy and numeracy by modelling reading and thinking aloud and using everyday classroom moments to reinforce key skills. For example, counting during tidy up time or spotting letters in signs and labels. These small, natural moments make learning part of daily life. Question 8. How would you handle safeguarding concerns? I'd listen carefully, never promise to keep anything secret, and report immediately to the designated safeguarding lead. I'd follow this up by writing a factual report. It's vital to stay calm and take what the child says seriously and always follow the school's safeguarding procedures. 9. How do you build good relationships with pupils? I build good relationships with pupils through respect, consistency, humour, and showing I'm interested in them as people. I take time to notice their efforts and remember small details about their lives. When pupils feel seen and valued, they're more likely to engage positively. Question 10. How do you support the class teacher? I support the class teacher by communicating clearly, anticipating what's needed, and sharing observations that help planning. I see my role as helping lessons flow smoothly. Working in sync with the teacher makes the classroom more effective for everyone. Question 11. How would you support a child struggling with confidence? To support a child struggling with confidence, I'd notice their effort, not just achievement, and set them up for small successes. Confidence grows from little wins. So I'd celebrate each step forward. I'd also share positive feedback with the teacher to keep encouragement consistent. Question 12. What would you do if you disagreed with a teacher? If I disagreed with the teacher, I'd talk to them privately, stay respectful, and focus on what's best for the pupil. It's important to share concerns calmly rather than react in the moment. Teamwork only works when communication is honest and professional. 13. How do you include all children? I include all children by adapting tasks, grouping thoughtfully, and using resources that reflect every child's background. I make sure activities allow for different abilities and learning styles. Inclusion enables every pupil to access their learning and have something to contribute. Question 14. How do you deal with conflict between students? I stay neutral, listen to both sides, and guide them to find a fair solution. I'd help them think about how their actions affect others. Supporting children to resolve issues respectfully builds their social and emotional skills. And question 15. What personal qualities make you a great TA? Patience, curiosity, and the belief that every child deserves to succeed. I stay calm under pressure and always look for what will help a pupil learn next. I genuinely care about helping children feel capable and supported. Now, as good as it is to have model answers like that, and feel free to note them all down, the answers aren't the full picture. Knowing what interviewers are really listening for when they ask questions will give you an edge over the other TAs attending the interview. And that's what I share in my next video. In it, I explain how to tailor your answers, even if you've never worked in a school before, and how to stand out as the candidate they remember. You'll find the link right here on the screen and in the description below. I look forward to seeing you there.